All right, what's up? So today we're gonna be looking at something pretty cool. We're gonna be making fish hooks out of soda can tops. Now, this could actually save your life if you're in the backcountry and you desperately need to catch some food, or it could just be a fun project. So let's see how to do this. All right, so the only supplies you're gonna need for this is a pair of wire cutters and an old soda can. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is take your soda can and you're gonna break off the little tab that allows you to open it, because that's what you're going to be working with. So this right here is what we're going to turn into your fish hook. Now, this is really very, very simple. All you need to do, you don't need any power tools, you don't need anything special. This bottom part is what's going to form the hook, and your line is going to go around the top part. So what you're going to do to form the hook is very simple. You're going to take your wire cutters and you're going to cut right here at the opening, but you're going to cut at an angle so it has a sharp point. If you're in the backcountry and you don't have any tools with you, you can do this by bending it, or you can do this with a rock to sharpen it. There are ways to do this without any tools at all, but I'm going to assume that you have at least a pair of pliers to do this. So basically you're going to take it and you're going to make sure to cut at an angle. If you cut it flat, it won't have a point. You want to make sure not to cut it flat. You're going to cut it at a sharp angle, because that's going to give you a nice sharp point that will then catch your fish. So I'm just going to cut that. So now I've made the cut. So you can see there I've made the cut. So now what I need to do is go up here and clear out any extra space so that there's so that the hook can actually catch the fish. So I'm just going to go up here. Now you need to make sure that you don't cut through this section here and that you don't cut through this section here. So I'm just going to cut and get rid of all this stuff right in here, as I will show you. So I'm just going to take the cutters, cut that off there. So now I've got rid of that section. So now I've got a sort of a fish hook. So now what I'm going to do, because I've got the fish hook part here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to give it a little bit of a barb by cutting a little bit of the way through on the bottom of the hook here. So that's going to give me a little bit of a barb there to help me catch onto the fish. So you can see there, I got the double barb there. So that will definitely help grab onto the fish once you got them on the line. Now, I don't like that there's such little space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pliers, I'm going to bend this over, so that will give me a lot more space to catch the fish, but also allow me to tie my line, because all I need to do is make sure that there's a loop for me to tie my line to. So I'm just going to take this. Now you can do this with pliers, it'll actually be easier, but I want to show you how to do this with just one tool, because the fewer tools the better. So you really don't need any special tools. So I'm just going to bend this over like that. So there we go. So now it's completely bent over. So I've got a nice prominent hook coming out the bottom here, and I'm actually going to tie my line through the top part here. All right, so there we go. So I got the fishing line on there. So like I said, this is very much an impromptu thing. This is something you do in a survivalist situation, but that's not a bad little fishing hook. I've even got a couple little barbs on there like I showed you. So this is nothing that's gonna hook the great whale, but this could actually save your life if you're in a survivalist situation and you desperately need to catch some food. So there you go. All right, well, there you go. That's how you make a fishing hook out of the top of a pop can. Hopefully you found this helpful. I think it's a pretty cool little project. So, definitely something good to know how to do, just in case everything hits the fan and you gotta fend for yourself. So if you found this helpful, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.